Hello and welcome to our channel, your trusted space for thriving in your golden years. Are you a woman over 60 who wakes up some mornings feeling like your get up and go has got up and left? Do you feel a little less steady on your feet than you used to, or does that afternoon slump feel more like a giant sinkhole? You are not alone. So many incredible women just like you are told that feeling tired and weak is just a normal part of aging. But what if I told you that for many it doesn't have to be? What if 3 simple essential nutrients could be the key to unlocking more energy, building back your strength, and reigniting that beautiful vitality you have inside you? Before we dive into what these 3 miracle workers are, I want to ask you a small favor that makes a huge difference for our community. If you find value in what we're doing here, please take 1 second to press that thumbs up button, leave a comment below just to say hello, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it. It tells YouTube you want to see more content like this, and it ensures you never miss out on our tips for living your best life. It's the best way to support us, and it's completely free. Thank you so much. Now, I have to tell you, you will absolutely want to watch this video until the very end, because after I reveal these 3 essential vitamins, I'm going to share the #1 surprising thing that most women over 60 do every single day that could be completely cancelling out the benefits of these vitamins. It's a common habit that drains your energy, and knowing what it is could be the single biggest game changer for you. So please, stay with me. All right, let's get right into our very first essential vitamin. We're going to call it the sunshine vitamin, but you probably know it as vitamin D. Now, we all hear about vitamin D, but why is it so critically important for women over the age of 60? Well, it comes down to 2 major things: strength and mood. First, let's talk about strength, specifically bone strength. As we age, our risk for osteoporosis increases dramatically. Osteoporosis is a condition that makes bones weak and brittle, making them much more likely to fracture from a simple fall or even a minor bump. This is a huge concern for maintaining independence and mobility. Vitamin D is absolutely essential for your body to be able to absorb calcium, which is the primary building block of your bones. Think of it this way. You can consume all the calcium in the world, from milk, cheese, or supplements, but without enough vitamin D, that calcium is like a construction crew with no key to get into the building site. It just can't get into your bones to do its job. So, a lack of vitamin D can lead directly to weaker bones, increasing your risk of falls and fractures that can be life-altering. But it's not just about bone strength, it's also about muscle strength. Studies have shown a direct link between low vitamin D levels and decreased muscle function. If you've been feeling a bit more wobbly, or if getting up from a chair feels harder than it used to, a vitamin D deficiency could be a contributing factor. Stronger muscles mean better balance, more stability, and the confidence to move freely through your day. The second part is mood and energy. Do you ever feel a little down during the winter months, or just have a general sense of fatigue you can't shake? Vitamin D plays a crucial role in regulating mood and fighting fatigue. It's often called the sunshine vitamin because our skin produces it when exposed to sunlight. As we get older, 2 things happen. First, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from the sun. Second, many seniors spend more time indoors, further reducing their sun exposure. This combination makes deficiency extremely common. The signs of a vitamin D deficiency can be subtle. They include fatigue, general aches and pains in your bones and back, a feeling of weakness in your muscles, and even a lower mood or feelings of depression. So, how can you make sure you're getting enough? The best source is still sensible sun exposure. We're not talking about baking in the sun for hours. Just 10 to 20 minutes of midday sun on your arms and legs a few times a week can make a big difference. But always be mindful of your skin sensitivity and the risk of skin cancer. Food sources are also available. Look for fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Many foods in the United States are also fortified with vitamin D, such as milk, many plant-based milks like almond or soy, orange juice, and breakfast cereals. Check the labels. However, for most women over 60, it can be very difficult to get enough vitamin D from sun and food alone. This is where supplementation often becomes necessary. It is vital, and I must repeat this, it is vital to speak with your doctor. They can perform a simple blood test to check your levels and recommend the correct dosage for you. Please do not guess, as taking too much can also be harmful. Okay, moving on to our second essential vitamin. If you're feeling that persistent fatigue and brain fog, this one is going to be your new best friend. We're talking about vitamin B12. I like to call it the energy engine vitamin because that's exactly what it does. It helps your body convert the food you eat into glucose, which is the fuel your cells use for energy. Without enough B12, this entire energy production process sputters and slows down. The result? You feel tired, sluggish, and completely drained no matter how much you rest. The reason vitamin B12 is so important to talk about for women over 60 is because of how our bodies change. To absorb vitamin B12 from food, your stomach needs to produce enough stomach acid to separate the vitamin from the protein it's attached to. As we age, our production of stomach acid naturally declines. This condition is called atrophic gastritis, and it becomes much more common after the age of 50. This means that even if you're eating a diet rich in B12, your body might not be able to properly absorb it and use it. Furthermore, some common medications, including some for heartburn and diabetes, can interfere with B12 absorption. Beyond just raw energy, vitamin B12 is absolutely critical for your nervous system and brain health. It helps maintain the health of your nerve cells and is essential for creating red blood cells which carry oxygen throughout your body, including to your brain. When B12 levels are low, you might experience more than just fatigue. The signs of a deficiency can be quite varied. You might feel a strange tingling or numbness in your hands, legs, or feet. You might experience difficulty walking or have balance problems, and a big one is cognitive changes. This can range from mild memory problems and confusion to what many people describe as brain fog, where it just feels difficult to think clearly or concentrate. Because these symptoms can sometimes be misunderstood as normal signs of aging, a B12 deficiency is often missed.
So where do we find this energy engine vitamin? Vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. The best sources are things like clams, beef liver, fish like trout and salmon, meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy products like milk and yogurt. For those who follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, this becomes a much bigger challenge. If you don't eat animal products, you must look for B12 fortified foods. These include many breakfast cereals, nutritional yeast, and fortified plant-based milks. However, due to the absorption issues I mentioned earlier, many older adults, even those who eat meat, may need a supplement to maintain healthy levels. The good news is that B12 supplements are very safe and effective. They come in pills, sublingual tablets that dissolve under your tongue, or even as injections for those with severe absorption problems. Once again, the crucial step is to talk to your healthcare provider. They can test your levels and guide you on the best form and dosage of B12 to get your energy engine running smoothly again. We've covered strength and energy. And now we're moving on to our third essential nutrient, which is key for overall vitality. And this one is technically a mineral, but it's so important it works hand in hand with our vitamins. We're talking about magnesium. I call magnesium the master mineral for vitality because it's involved in over 300 different biochemical reactions in your body. Think about that for a moment. 300. It's like the master supervisor on a massive construction project, ensuring everything runs on time and works correctly. For women over 60, magnesium is a true powerhouse for several reasons. First, it's crucial for muscle function and relaxation. We talked about muscle strength with vitamin D, but magnesium is about muscle comfort and performance. If you suffer from leg cramps at night, muscle twitches, or general feelings of tension and stiffness, a lack of magnesium could be a major culprit. It helps your muscles relax after they contract, which is essential for smooth movement and preventing painful spasms. Second, magnesium is deeply connected to your energy levels just like B12, but in a different way. It plays a key role in that same process of converting food into energy, so a deficiency can absolutely lead to fatigue and weakness, but it also helps to regulate your blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar is on a roller coaster spiking and crashing all day, your energy levels will be too. Magnesium helps to keep things more stable, providing you with more sustained, reliable energy throughout the day. And maybe one of the most beloved benefits of magnesium is its effect on sleep and relaxation. How many of you struggle with getting a good night's sleep? It's one of the most common complaints I hear. Magnesium helps to calm your nervous system and activates mechanisms that quiet you down and help you relax. It can help you fall asleep more easily, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. And we all know that a good night's sleep is the foundation for having energy and vitality the next day. A deficiency in magnesium can manifest as poor sleep, irritability, anxiety, those muscle cramps I mentioned, and even an irregular heartbeat. The problem is that many older adults don't get enough magnesium in their diet. Food processing often strips it away. So where can we find it? Thankfully, it's in a lot of delicious, healthy foods. Some of the best sources are dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard. Nuts and seeds are fantastic, especially almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds. Legumes like black beans and edamame are great. Avocados, whole grains, and even dark chocolate are good sources of magnesium. However, just like with our other nutrients, certain medications and age-related changes can affect how well your body absorbs and retains magnesium. If you feel your diet might be lacking, or if you're experiencing symptoms of a deficiency, supplementation might be an option. Magnesium supplements come in many forms, like magnesium citrate, glycinate, and oxide, and they all behave a little differently in the body. This makes it especially important to have that conversation with your doctor or a registered dietitian to figure out if you need a supplement and which type is right for you, so you can tap into this incredible mineral for a true full-body vitality. Okay, we've talked about the powerhouse trio: vitamin D for strength, vitamin B12 for energy, and magnesium for vitality. You could be doing everything right. You could be eating salmon, taking your supplements, and getting some sun. But now, we need to talk about the promise I made at the beginning of this video. The number one surprising everyday habit that could be making all of this wonderful effort almost useless. It's the silent saboteur of your energy and health. The habit is the overconsumption of processed sugar and refined carbohydrates. I'm talking about white bread, pastries, cookies, sugary sodas, sweetened juices, and many packaged snack foods. Here is why this is so devastating to your efforts. First, sugar causes massive inflammation throughout your body. Inflammation is like a fire inside you that your body is constantly trying to put out. This process uses up an incredible amount of nutrients, including the very B vitamins and magnesium you are trying to supplement. It's like you're putting fuel in the tank while there's a giant hole in the bottom. Second, these foods cause rapid spikes and crashes in your blood sugar. This roller coaster not only leaves you feeling exhausted, irritable, and craving more sugar, but it also disrupts your hormonal balance and can interfere with the absorption of other nutrients in your gut. You can't build vitality on a foundation of sugar crashes. And finally, a diet high in these empty-calorie foods displaces the nutrient-dense foods that naturally contain the vitamins and minerals you need. If you fill up on a donut and a soda, you're not going to have room for the spinach salad, the almonds, or the piece of fish. It's a double whammy. You're adding something harmful while also missing out on something beneficial. So the most powerful thing you can do starting today is to become a detective and look for these hidden sugars and refined carbs in your diet. Swap them out for whole foods. Choose a piece of fruit over a cookie. Choose whole grain bread over white bread. Choose water over soda. Making this one change will allow the vitamin D, B12, and magnesium to do their incredible work, unlocking the energy and vitality you've been searching for. So, there you have it. Your path to more energy, strength, and vitality after 60 isn't about some magic pill, but it is about smart, targeted nutrition. Focus on getting enough vitamin D for strong bones and a bright mood, vitamin B12 to fire up your energy engine, and magnesium to support your muscles, sleep, and overall vitality. And above all, be mindful of that energy vampire sugar so that your healthy choices can truly shine. Remember, this chapter of your life is one of potential, joy, and wisdom. Taking control of your health is the greatest act of self-love, and it empowers you to live every day to its absolute fullest. If this video has been helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up so I know you enjoyed it. And now I want to hear from you. Please go down to the comment section and let me know which of these tips are you going to try first? Or do you have your own secret for staying vital and energetic? Share your wisdom with our community. And finally, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell. We have so much more to share with you on your journey to a vibrant and healthy life. Thank you so much for watching. Stay strong, stay energized, and I will see you in the next video.